Hi guys, and welcome back to World of Tanks, and yes, another German tank vid. And yes, that is a very lazy title, but I've done a few German tank vids over the last week. So still cracking on with the op. I saw from the comments in the last video that I did that a few of you sort of, you know, you're getting up there. Some of you have even done it, Meadow Buttercup. I saw that you'd managed to get your pattern career, I think it was. So well done to you. That's a lot of effort put in there. And myself, well, I'm on the last part. I'm about 27, no, about 30,000 into the last part, so I've got 110 to go. But yesterday, well, I could really feel the grind getting to me. I do get, sometimes I get a bit bored if I'm in the same tanks all the time. I just get a bit fed up. I like to vary the tanks I'm playing. Sometimes I'm just not in the mood for certain types of tanks, or a certain nation's play style. And well, since the op was on, I played nothing but German tanks. So yeah, really feeling the grind yesterday, and I had some absolutely shocking gameplay, some awful games, really bad ones, and it just, I don't know, it's almost like the sort of gaming equivalent of a mental block, you know, when you're playing a game and you're making stupid mistakes, you're doing stupid things, and it's just sort of, you know, it just then gets into a vicious cycle. You just start getting fed up, start making more, etc, etc. But yeah, I don't know, I did manage to get a couple of decent wins in there, but yeah, there was some tough going at a few points yesterday. But I think this one's from a couple of days ago, E25. As I said before, I'm taking tanks out that I've not taken out for a long time. The E25, I do like it. I'm not great in it. I've seen some people do absolutely amazing things in the E25. Stuff that I'm not capable of in it. But I do enjoy it. It is a decent, fun little tank. It's fast. It's got no armour, but it is nippy, it is small, and it's got a really good rate of fire. And it's one of, and I think I've said this before in the E25, it's one of those, every time I go in it, I think, why don't I go in this more often? And then, guess what? I'll put it back in the garage and don't go in it again for another 3 months. And then I go back in it and think, oh, why don't I go in this more often? But yeah, I don't know why it is like that with the E25. Maybe it's just so small, I miss it in my garage. But anyway, I also got asked as well whether I'll be doing subscriber replays again. I will, but I'm going to ask if anybody's sending me replays to send them me through Dropbox or Google Drive, you know, something like that, and then send me the link to the email that's in the video description. Because you know, at one point I was doing that, and I was also, you know, people were sending me links when they'd uploaded on YouTube, and I was ripping them from YouTube. But most of the things, it's normally sites that sort of allow you to rip videos from YouTube. They're all a bit iffy and have various things on it, and several times through using those to sort of try and get the videos off YouTube, I nearly messed up my PC. One of them, I don't know what happened, it just completely locked my my laptop up, and yeah, a bit of panic mode kicked in. So I'm not going to be able. I'm just not going to risk it. Unfortunately, I can't. You know, if I break this, then I really just can't afford to get it repaired or replaced. So that'd kind of be the end of things for a while, until I can get something, you know, sorted, and that'd be a long time. So yeah, I just can't put it at risk like that. So that's why if you're sending me through Dropbox or Google Drive, and I want to start doing that again once a week and get back, you know, just get back to getting everything back to how it was, really, with a few improvements. But anyway, back to this. Taking a bit of a risk there. I did take a hit. I've got a lot of health, and this game is really progressing along at quite a pace now anyway, so I don't think it was too bad. I wasn't sure whereabouts he was roughly, so I did try putting a shot at him just in case. He was like behind one of those stone walls and those sort of thing there. But no, he wasn't. So I'm going to keep an eye out. Keep an eye on him. See if I can get down there and do a bit of damage to him. Although, that is a captured KV-1. I'm going to have to be very careful. He's got a very good rate of fire as well. But he's preoccupied. And, yeah, missed. There we go. Managed to put that one into him. But, you know, the E25, it is a great fun little tank. It's not going to be for everybody because it is, you know, very lightly armoured, but it is fun. And if you, I kind of find it a mix of like a light tank and a TD in a lot of ways. But it's got a very good camo rating. As I said, quite a good rate of fire. And yeah, I think it's got preferential matchmaking. I'm sure it has. So you know, it's tier 7, while it's higher than tier 8. But if it comes back into the store or anything, or onto the premium tech tree, yeah, I'd encourage you to. You know, it is one tank that I would recommend. If you like the look of it. Obviously, you know, if you prefer something a bit more heavily armoured, it's not going to be for you. But yeah, I do like this tank. It's good fun. Can be frustrating, you know, it can be very frustrating. But yeah, it is very good fun as well. There you go. Not a bad little round. As I say, you know, I'm not an expert in the E25. I've seen people do amazing things in it, but I was quite happy with that. A nice chunk towards the op there, and 2,292 damage. I'm quite happy with that. I can't remember off the top of my head what damage the E25 does per shot now. I want to say it's about 150, but I could be mistaken. I know it's not overly high, but I think it might be about 150, 135, 150. I do want to say 150, but anyway. Regardless of that, let's carry on with this, shall we? Tier 9 match back in the VK4502B. The reason I've still got this, actually, you know, I quite like this tank as well. Somebody said to me as well that they think that this is better tier for tier than the tier 10, and sort of what that means is that they sort of feel, you know, this is more this being a tier 9 is more competitive when it's in tier 9 matches than the tier 10 is in tier 10 matches, if you see what I mean. That's, you know, for those of you that don't know, that's what I sort of mean by tier for tier. So yeah, I don't know. I've not really tried the Panzer 7 out yet. I've got it on the press account. I think I had one game in it just to have a quick look at it, but I've not really tried it out yet, so I can't comment myself. But that's why I've still got this, because I was going through it to get to the mouse before the German tech trees changed, and we had the 101p and the motion put into the tech tree. So I think it was... I was only a few thousand off getting the mouse, so I was about to unlock it. They announced that they were doing that to the tech tree, so I just, okay, a couple of matches, unlocked the mouse, and then ended up keeping this to grind out for the Panzer 7. But I've just not been pushing it, just taking it steady. Now, not many people have come down this way, but I'm not too, you know, I'm not too concerned. I'm not overly concerned. I've positioned myself hopefully so Arty can't get me. Then again, it depends on where the Arty are. You know, they could conceivably get me. And I've not gone too far down, so I'm just covering this way. So hopefully, if anything does decide to rush me or try and mob me, then I might have enough time to do something about it. And oh, pop around the corner. Did see a few tanks there. Took a bit of a hit by the T10. Didn't see it at the time. I didn't see it was a T10. I saw the T29s, and I wasn't so much worried about those, but I didn't want to go around that corner again and take another hit like that. Yeah, Sparpanzer, I think it was trying to come at me, but I've backed off because I've seen those guys that sat behind me, and I'm just thinking, I hope they're paying attention. Again, I'm not overly concerned about the T29s. They are paying attention, but there's more than one of them, and you know what I mean? Even though the T29s, between the pair of them mobbing me, you know, they'd be able to take me down before I could take both of those down. But luckily, as I said, the guys behind me were paying attention, which is why I dropped back. Taking them down. I'm going to push around this corner at the T10. I'm hoping that I'm not going to take a hit in the back from that light tank and from that heavy, which I'm assuming is the Tiger. They are moving down, there are a few guys there, and my hope is that take down the T10, spin it around, and then we can deal with what's coming up behind us. Now the light tank, I don't know if he was doing an arty run, but he definitely thought the better of it when there were those two heavies down there, and now the Tiger. Well, unfortunately for him, he is left with his arse hanging in the breeze. And has got some very hefty guns pointed in his direction. That was a crazy sound. I think that was both of us firing at the same time. That was a very odd sound. And we've just lost another tank, but did start at this point to pick up a bit of momentum and sort of almost become a bit of a steamroller, if I remember rightly. There's only one enemy heavy tank left on the other team. There's 3 TDs and the 3 RT. And probably should have aimed that a bit better, but I thought, you know what, screw it, let's go for him. Let's get in there. There's other guys chasing him. I do take a hit, but again, I know there's a few TDs left, but I'm not overly concerned. Same with the artillery, I'm not overly concerned. I'm in the centre of the town. I know it's going to be hard for them to get a clear or decent shot on me while I'm in here. So, yeah, like I say, even though I did take that hit, I wasn't overly bothered about it. And I think I'm going to go round. I'm going to keep moving, try and get round on this TD. It's a tortoise. So if I can get around his side, take my time to aim it properly because I can. He wasn't paying attention to me, and quite happy that I did because it was quite fluky, but I did manage to set him on fire, which was nice. Burning people is always nice. The only thing better is ammo racking them. And the only thing better than that is ammo racking them for full health. Now it's just a case of 1 TD, which I think is a T30 if I remember rightly, and this guy here. And I don't think he's going to be going many places, although they do have a pretty decent gun on them. But unfortunately they don't have a very good rate of fire, so that was him done. So yeah, quite happy with that round. Quite a nice, fun round. It did sort of pick up momentum towards the end there. And again, just quite happy with the amount of XP and silver that I got out of that. I can't remember if I did ×2 on that silver, or whether I got something from an op, I'm not sure. But just under 4,500 damage done. And, oh no, there you go. I got a chunk of silver from doing that stage of the op. In fact, that was the one that did it there. And there you go. Quite pleased with that amount of damage, just over 4,000. Very happy with that one. There you go, VK4502B again. I do like that tank, and again, I don't think I'll get rid of it until I've really figured out that if I like the Panzer 7 or not when that one gets unlocked. But anyway, hope you've enjoyed that one. Fingers crossed I shall be back tomorrow with another video for you. So until then, take care out there, and I'll catch you next time. And good luck with this op, by the way.